So here it is, the HOVERAir X1 PROMAX. The self-flying camera, which has amazing quick tracking capabilities, up to 42 kilometers per hour, and gives you up to 8K quality video. But also, it's smaller than I was expecting, especially compared to what was already a tiny little camera, the X1. This is not much bigger. And on this video, we're gonna look at the design and see how easy it is to take this thing out and capture some stunning dynamic shots at the press of a button. So let's get into it.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black. I love to share with you cool gear that comes my way. If you like gadgets and gear, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't be a stranger. Also, if you like HOVERAir stuff or drone related content, hit that like button and YouTube will keep feeding you that kind of content. I'll put links to everything we're looking at here down in the description so you can find it down there nice and easily. And 00 Robotics did send this to me and they're sponsoring this video so I could take this thing out, test it out, share it with you guys. And as unbiased as I can be, I'm really enjoying this, and the video footage is actually really stunning. And they've been raising the bar on flying cameras from day one. They brought us the first flying cameras that take off from the palm of your hand, and they keep making these things smarter, smaller, and also more powerful. And this is the HOVERAir X1 PROMAX combo. And in the box, you get the HOVERAir in the case, which we'll come back to. You get a sample hem frame just to show you how durable this material is. And I actually was trying to fold it and break it and it wouldn't break. You also get a charging and data transfer cable. And in the HOVERAir bag, you get the dual battery charger. You also get a charging brick, and you get the X1 PROMAX itself. And again, this thing has a fantastic build to it. You have your SD card slot right here on the side, and it supports up to 1 terabyte, but it also has a significant amount of built-in storage in case you forget your card, just over 56 gigabytes. On the front, you have the lens, which sits on the little gimbal, just keeping it nice and steady. You have an 8K camera with a 1/1.3 inch CMOS sensor and 14 stops of dynamic range. This gives you a 107-degree field of view lens. You can also get 4K 120 frames per second, so a nice slow motion. You have 10-bit HLG color, so you can do some really good color correction. Now, 8K resolution, why is that important? Well, when you're filming in 8K, you get a lot more details in your shot. But compared to like 1080p, you could zoom in like 16 times to get the same resolution as 1080p. And comparing it to 4K, you can also zoom in 2 times. So if you are editing your footage, it's great if you want to like kind of zoom in on a certain spot or crop in or crop something out. It doesn't lose any detail. Or you can keep it at 8K and future-proof it for all of the 8K TVs or monitors that are basically going to be standard. It's action ready with their 2-axis gimbal and horizontal leveling, making the footage look buttery smooth. You can switch it to vertical mode if you're making vertical content. There is a built-in mic for voice control and a built-in speaker letting you know which mode it's in. On the back, it has rear side collision detection, so it has sensors to support braking before collisions and speeds up to 3 meters per second. But if it does crash, I mean, this thing is extremely durable and it's gonna be fine. And the guarded propellers are designed for maximum aerodynamic efficiency. It does a great job minimizing any really high-pitched sounds and also not making it very loud at all. Like, you can hear it when it's close by, but if you walk a little bit away, you won't hear it at all. If you're hiking and you're up on top of mountains, it'll fly at altitudes up to 18,000 feet and level 5 wind speeds. So like 24 miles per hour wind speeds, it'll still hold up. On the top, you could see a screen kind of letting you know the status and also what mode it's in. And then there's little navigation buttons to go through the different modes.
Zoom out, follow.
So they have hover, zoom out, bird's eye, and orbit, and that will capture some really dynamic and cinematic moments. But they also have follow mode, side follow, and dolly track. It uses upgraded AI-based positioning and computer vision tracking algorithms to keep you locked into frame even at high speeds. With top follow speeds up to 26 miles per hour, but also can continue tracking you in short bursts up to 37 miles per hour. So perfect for running, cycling, skating, scooting, even skiing. There's a ski mode on here and you can follow behind you and it'll follow you down the mountain. And I love that you can set this up to do different distances and different heights. So when you're following, you can be close, medium, or far back, but also a low shot, flat shot, or a high shot. And I love that you can just take this thing out of your pocket. It is super easy to fly. With that 1/1.3 inch CMOS sensor, it also will track you in low light. Whether you're in a city in the evening or you're just going through a tunnel and it gets dark, it does a great job not only following you, but the footage looks really good. But also, HOVERAir has an app, and it is a very easy app to use. This is where you can go in and you can configure your different flight modes. You can also download and share content. As you use it, you can unlock different modes. So when I first got it, I had to use it a few times to unlock the side follow. That side follow looks so good, especially on the skateboard. I'm going to EskateCon in March, and something like this would be epic to take out and get some awesome shots because it is a self-flying camera, not a drone. But you can go through all of the different modes. You can set it on what resolution you want it, whether it's 8K, 4K, 1080p, and also what frame rate you'd like. You can also set it to continuous video, so it's not just short clips, or you can just do short clips if you want. And in those modes, this is where you can set it to how far away you want it to go, whether it's low, flat, or a high shot. And I also love the orbit shot. So with orbit, it flies out to the distance you set it to, and it does a complete circle around. But what's really, really cool about this is that as it's doing the orbit, you can leave that circle and the camera will keep following you. Like, it'll keep doing the circle, but the camera will actually keep on you as it's following that circle. That would make some epic shots. Like if you are hiking, if you're doing something like on the top of a mountain and you're, walking as it's going, like you can get some really creative shots with this thing. But also in the app, you can set it to manual control. And this is where you can preview your shot on the phone, and you can use the little on-screen joysticks to move it around and pan the camera up and down. Really easy to fly, and just another way to get different kind of cinematic low shots or high shots, or thread the needle through something. It's really fun. You can also have it set for terrain or water. So if you're flying off of a cliff or over water, it'll know to detect it that way, making sure it's not gonna land down there. It's gonna come back right to you. And then when you're done flying, you just simply put your hand out and it knows and it stops, and it will just come down and land in your hand. Then you just fold it up, put it in your pocket, and you're on your way. It's perfect for travels or any kind of hiking that you're gonna do where you don't know you're gonna use it. You barely even know it's in your pocket. It's so lightweight. They also have some accessories you can get, like the beacon, where this can actually give you a transmission range up to 1 kilometer, and it has an OLED display to let you monitor your footage. So if you're on your bike, you can have your beacon right there and you can see your footage, making sure that it's still on you without having to turn around and look at it. But yeah, last time they had just the HOVERAir X1 2K camera, and very small, but the X1 Pro Max is a huge step up from the X1. And this is great. I'm gonna use this a bunch, especially when I'm out on rides, or I've got some really cool trips planned. This is gonna be the perfect camera for that, especially that 8K footage. Ooh, that looks great. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the HOVERAir video I did last time, you can click this video right here. If you want to see some other cool gadgets, I have some on the screen, or YouTube actually thinks this one is going to be the one you're going to want to watch right here. So click one of those, and I'll see you there.